Keyframe, I just realized it's April the 1st, Easter Sunday. Have you thought of anything special for the show?
No, I mean, why would we ever do that?
Yeah, I know, right. Yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and start it then.
Go right ahead.
Hello and welcome everybody to the AWKWARDCast, ANY and Keyframe, Wonder About Random Drivel.
Hello!
Hello, Keyframe. Nice to have you back here on, and happy Easter, I guess.
Happy Easter to you too.
But of course, as tradition in 2018, we are not alone, and today with us is once again the lovely Keychi. Hello, Keychi.
Hello!
Nice to have you back. Haven't seen you in a while.
I know, it's been a minute.
I love your hat. You just look so stylish today. Is it just nice formal Easter wear?
It is. This is like traditional Easter garb down in the southern states.
You don't
Sunday
have
best, you could say.
You don't have your little fan that you have in church to be like, I got the vapors and all that.
Actually, I do. Look up there. It's in the mirror.
Huh,
Oh,
it
yeah.
actually is. What do you know?
Yeah, it is.
Haha.
But yeah, Keychi, since you're already talking a little bit about your day, how have you been recently? What's going on in your life?
Yeah, while you do that, I'm just going to fix something. I don't know if it's the light or if I just needed to put some bronzer on because the white balance on my camera is so off.
Yeah, you once again look extremely pale, Keyframe.
I don't know, Key. You look about as pale as you normally do.
Oh.
But, oh, okay. But yeah, Keychi, how is life going? What's going on in your life?
Everything's going pretty well. Getting ready to move to California as soon as we can get approved for a house.
Oh, that I know exactly what we're talking about. There was not accepting PayPal in this century is dumb as fuck.
Tell me about it. Try to live in Germany.
The place we're going through, they're like, we don't accept payments from PayPal, so you're gonna have to have some statements from your employers and
Yeah, you know, in Germany they actually just cut payment with PayPal in restaurants just recently because it was not paying off because nobody was using it.
I have to say, and did something happen to you recently? Your nose just looks huge today. I know your camera adds 10 pounds, but
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's very floppy. I think you need a nose job.
Nose job. This reminds me of something. Hey, Keyframe, what was this Beatles fan fiction you read as a child?
No!
What?
We're going to ignore that. So besides moving, Keychi, has anything else happened in your life?
Well, in order to get ready for that, I quit my job, which turned out to be okay because they were going to be downsizing and firing about 4 people anyway. So most likely I would have been fired because they knew I was leaving.
Okay.
So I've been having a nice time at home watching Critical Role pretty much all the time.
Oh yeah, this explains some of your tweets, I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of addicted.
Trash.
Shut up! It's fun to watch.
I never got into it actually. So I know it's D&D and it's apparently with funny people.
It's with voice actors.
Oh, okay. They hypothetically can be funny.
Like Travis Willingham, Matthew Mercer, Laura Bailey, some other folks.
It's high noon.
Oh, okay.
He apparently hates that joke.
Well, you know what? At some point, you just got to accept the meme. We know that the guy who plays Reinhardt has accepted the catchphrase.
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 If only Keyframe would accept the catchphrase joke.
No.
I mean, we have a catchphrase. Hey!
Hey! Finger guns.
Finger guns.
Finger guns.
Yeah.
I would do finger guns, but my hands are kind of full at the moment.
I
I'm
do
just
them
kind of
anyways.
nodding my.
Hey,
I'm
finger
just-
guns.
I'm just kind of nodding along with the finger gun movements. Close
Wait,
enough.
Fair enough.
Well, wait, hold on. I can try to get one of my hands free.
Hey! Ha!
Don't ask what I'm doing with my second hand.
Ooh. Anyways, Keyframe, what's going on in your life since the last show?
Well, since the last show, like we were saying in the pre-show, I've been just non-stop preparing for Babs. I've been working on art, streaming stuff to while I'm working on art, printing. I spent yesterday, I think I bought 60 cutout frames and I spent 2 hours framing stuff because
Oh boy.
since we're driving up here to San Fran, I don't need to worry about things getting damaged on the plane, which is good. But I don't want the same thing to happen at EQLA where we're framing stuff at the table and then the other vendor table comes in being like, hey, you're kind of using our table. You go the fuck away.
In our defense, they were like multiple hours late and we were just temporarily using it.
True, but it was still hell on earth.
Awkward.
It
No!
was, hey,
Post,
the
and we are in
show's
the
over.
post show. Oh, this was a short one.
Oh,
This gag is
but
getting
yeah,
so old.
it's becoming an awkward staple. But
Oh
like,
boy.
besides that, my week's been pretty
Oh,
dry.
but-
doing mascot rehearsals and
But
I feel
you actually are at BabsCon right now, are you not?
Yes. So hello from BabsCon. I'm having a good time. I'm eating. Silver, please don't haggle me about eating. I'm probably sleeping at some point.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but no, I feel so bad, and I'm probably going to feel more bad because it's going to actually happen at this point. Our costume designer for the theme people, they want me to wear the same dress I wore last year. Now, keep in mind, when BabsCon happened last year was when I just started my weight loss program. So I was my original weight. I put the dress on last night. Everything sags downward. I look like I'm wearing a black potato sack. And originally that dress actually fit me. And Fiora, the person who plays Queen Quake for BabsCon, when we were in a call being, because I was like, yeah, I got to get it resized. She was like, oh yeah, Chrissy, I know. When I saw you at Ciderfest, you were like 7 or 8 inches smaller. And on one hand, I'm like, yay, cool. On the other hand, God damn it, I'm going to cause so much stress for someone else. Look what being healthy does to people.
It's gonna happen eventually, woman.
I have to say, though, I think my weight loss may be hitting too much because I've lost a lot of weight in my chest, I've noticed. I don't, like, look at me from the side. I don't even have any bump as a chest. Look at that.
I mean, you're not the only one. Look at me. I'm basically a stick in the landscape. I really need to get back into my workout.
I'm beautiful.
It's true.
You're perfect just the way you are. But I have to say, you look a lot paler than the last time we saw you.
Yeah. I kind of I don't tan very well apparently.
Yeah, it looks like you put sunscreen on some spots and not others.
Yeah, the rest is kind of red now in your case.
It's a really
you're not one to judge. Just saying.
It's a really bad sunburn. Keyframe knows a lot about that.
Yeah, I do. But anyway, what have you been up to, Ian?
Oh, well, the week itself was pretty uneventful, the usual work stuff, but on Friday I actually got another road trip from Berlin back to Aachen, because I'm currently also not at home. I'm at my sister's place, dog and house sitting, because she, with her daughters and husband and my parents, so actually half the family, are down in Spain and having sunny Easter, I guess, while I'm stuck with the asshole dogs.
Oh, and why? You should totally bring the dogs on camera.
Nah, they misbehaved and they are currently in the garden, which is probably...
One of them probably pooped in your shoe.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty crappy punishment because they enjoy being in the garden. No, me putting them in the garden, not them crapping in my shoe. God damn it.
I'm sorry, but when I say, yeah, they probably pooped in your shoe, and then immediately you say, yeah, it's a crappy situation.
I didn't
I thought the pun
notice
was
this
on
one.
purpose.
Ah. Okay, this was silly. And it was unintended. Get yourself together, woman. But yeah, so I'm basically now stuck in Aachen without my monolith computer, and I can barely play games. My big plan is to write many scripts for that stupid, because ever since I have editors, now my writing is actually the slow part. Yeah.
Go figure.
Shush you. Wait, there you are. Shush you. Also, I have the feeling that my nose is getting sloppier by the moment. Yeah.
It is.
Are you sick? Is it just spring allergies of the Easter season? Your nose is running away from your face?
I have the feeling it must be allergies. But yeah, I need a nose job.
You look like you're the
Oh wait,
cousin
you already
of
said
Gonzo.
that. I kind of do. Now, as long as I don't start going after chickens, then I should be fine.
I
Yeah.
mean, you do like chicken, though.
I do like them chicken.
My
Hot and skinny?
crispy?
Crispy, that's good. We go with crispy.
But my roommates keep saying that I need to go see an optometrist. I have no idea why. I mean, I'm nearsighted, but I don't think it's that bad.
I don't know. I already have glasses. My eyes are shot, so you might need some too.
You have some very small eyes. It's almost like I can't see them. Your lenses are so thick. Did A and Y go to the bathroom while we
No.
talking?
I mean,
You have been
that's
talking
how
about.
blind I.
You have been
Oh.
talking about glasses. I have glasses too.
My God.
Lord.
They sit a little bit loose today. I don't know why.
A little bit.
Now, see, I've been doing kind of like squats in and out. That's why I kind of go off screen a little bit. I'm trying to, be healthier and get my lower abdomen done. And the AWKWARDCast totally cuts into my workout time. So
I'm just sitting over here in my computer chair.
I mean,
enough,
Totally
fair enough.
healthy.
Yeah.
you look very comfy while practicing good posture. I respect that.
I mean,
But
I'm sitting as well. I mean, you can see how there's totally my chair behind me, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm
now, see, it looks like I'm in my chair, but that is what we call movie magic, my friend.
Oh.
Da-da-da.
But
Anyways, yeah.
if
So
your week was
this,
uneventful, I say we should move on to media.
yeah, I guess. So who wanna go first?
I do.
Okay, I wait. Let me see if I can find your media. And
I'm
boy.
excited for my media. This is something I've watched since I started watching YouTube.
what
way
you
back.
call your medium epic?
No.
Oh, Epic Mealtime! I love
I'm
those
sinking-
guys.
I'm sinking down to the ground in disappointment, but I need to come back up so I can talk about Epic Mealtime. Okay, Epic Mealtime was one of the first channels I think I ever watched on YouTube, and I recently just started rewatching them randomly. I don't know why, but I don't regret it. These people, if you haven't watched Epic Mealtime before, they will make the most high-calorie, overdone, crazy food items. Like, they made a Big Mac lasagna where I think they got like 100 and something Big Macs and made it into a lasagna. But
I saw it. I can confirm.
It is insane. And they put the estimated calorie count, and these things go to like 80,000 calories or 10 or 100,000 or something. And as someone who's dieting, as you can clearly see by my slim figure, these things are amazing to watch because on one hand, yeah, it's all the junk food I want to eat. On the other hand, they make it look so damn disgusting.
I just wanted to say,
I'm not eating it.
I just wanted to say, aren't you practical torturing yourself? But okay, I guess the disgusting part works in your favor.
I'm just saying the way they eat the food.
Oh yes, they dig into it literally.
Yeah, they don't take one bite. They are like the They go full Cookie Monster on that shit.
Okay, let's see. Can we find some highlights?
I remember one from a long time ago. It was like a bird in a bird in a bird in a bird in a pig.
I believe I saw this one
Like the
too.
most amazing turducken with pig, apparently. My favorite is that they made a giant-ass s'more with 1,000,005 candy bars. It was amazing.
Oh, I remember that one.
And they made graham crackers out of the cookie dough and stuffing the cookie dough with Little Debbie's.
I believe the mac and cheese one was also pretty good.
Oh, God.
Okay, let me jump forward. Okay, now they buy ingredients. They have a lot of cheese, they have a lot of mac, they have meat.
Oh, see, this part looks good.
Also, they use a lot of bacon stripes. More bacon strips.
Bacon strips.
More bacon strips.
They made the patented bacon weave, where you weave bacon into like essentially a blanket so that you can put around things, and it's actually pretty useful. See, now it's going into the slightly more disgusting route.
We're not even there yet.
We're not
bacon
there yet.
strips there.
That's amazing.
Nom, 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 nom,
bacon.
Nom, nom, nom. Bacon.
Oh, there's like brown sugar bacon too.
Oh. Bacon strips.
Oh.
When we move in, we need to do Brody Epic Mealtime.
Oh yeah.
Yes, except
And then Jack Daniels cooking sauce.
I don't know how to make the Jack Daniels cooking sauce. I know you cook out the alcohol, but still. Oh, I'm not even a big fan of mac and cheese. That looks amazing.
Let's continue forward. Okay, more meat.
All the meat.
Meat.
Okay.
Meat wrapped in meat.
What is
Deep
it?
fried meat.
Who's your favorite person on Epic Mealtime, okay?
Oh, those poor kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those great kids. They look so hungry.
Okay. Wait, where's the big one? Wait, why are they making similar single dishes? I want to see the big one.
They're going to be making the big one, but I think they're also feeding the children too.
I guess. Okay, continue forward. Oh wait, this is actually the episode where they do multiple dishes. I'm an idiot. I picked the worst episode possible.
Oh, well.
Yeah, okay, now you have the single dish, which is also like, look at what kind of people they have in the show. I wonder why nobody is fat in it.
They probably
work out a lot.
Non-stop.
Yeah, I think they work out a lot.
Oh, here's a big one.
Oh, look at that lump.
But this is basically the smallest thing they ever made.
Oh, yeah, but look at that bite. Look at that bite.
It's nothing but for freaking mac and cheese.
Okay, can we find? No, we cannot find anything better.
No, yes we can.
We can find something bigger.
Look up s'mores. Look up Epic Mealtime s'mores.
Okay, how do you spell this?
S'mores, S-M-O-R-E-S, s'more. Like some.
You should be able to just click on the little magnifying glass right there on the channel and search the channel.
This sounds
like
an
S-M-O-R-E.
O-R-E. Going for it? Oh boy.
There it is!
Oh,
This
okay.
was the first episode of Epic Mealtime I ever watched. It's still my
Big
favorite.
stupid s'more.
Bacon stripes.
Bacon.
More bacon strips.
Campfire. Bacon. Oh, this is my favorite part where they make the graham crackers.
Okay. Ooh.
So chocolate chip cookie dough, stuffing it with marshmallow Little Debbie's,
Makes
and then
sense.
baking it.
Mm.
Oh!
Ooh boy, the amount of candy bars.
All those marshmallows.
The best kind.
Ooh.
See, this is the one thing from Epic Mealtime that even though it looks disgusting, I want one bite of it before I die.
It looks good. It looks so good.
And look at the calories. Over 70,000 calories in one big s'more.
Oh, you could die.
I want it.
I dare to say that at least half of them will die 10 years younger than they actually would have otherwise.
Oh,
And now...
Oh, here we go.
muscles glasses.
Oh, my lord.
You can tell this was an older video because muscles glasses is like not buff.
Yeah, but like the multiple bite thing, that's the money shot right there. That kind of I'm ravenous eating.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I would love to
Okay.
be on an episode of Epic Mealtime. I don't care if I can't eat for a week because it takes up so many of my daily calories. I would go on Epic Mealtime for one episode.
Well, they
That
said-
They probably don't eat all day just to be okay for that.
I mean,
Probably.
you could try to get one of them on the AWKWARDCast and then just drop this information and be like innocently, you know, guys, what would be fun?
You also want me to get Barack Obama on this cast, so
I know.
You might have a better chance of getting Epic Mealtime. Just saying, you have connections.
very, very true. But yeah, Epic Mealtime, because I've seen that their views have dwindled over the years, but the thing is, their quality has gone up so much. Like, I've watched some of their recent ones. The food is still grossly amazing, and it looks so cinematic when they make this shit. It's like,
true. It's true.
so epic. It's epic. And so I
Epic.
say, go watch them. They are still just as good as they were back in the height of YouTube.
Oi. So, I guess then I will put Keychi's media over you, Keyframe. I hope it is okay for you to not be on screen for a moment.
That's fine.
Okay. So, Keychi, what have you brought us?
Okay, so I brought a remix version of a theme song from Dragon Ball Z. It's a character named Jiren, a remix of his theme song. I really like this character, and I really like the song. And the channel it came from does a lot of voice acting sort of things with Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I think it's the guy that plays Cell, so he does a lot of fun stuff with his voice.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool.
So,
It's a good song.
Can you, I mean, just for copyright reasons, do you have more to say why the song plays? So, oh, by the way, I'm not sharing audio with you guys, am I?
No, you're
I
not.
don't think so.
Oops.
It sounds. I was like, I can't hear anything.
Oops. Let me fix this.
I was just like, am I supposed to be able to hear this?
I mean, it's a nice visual.
It is pretty.
Better? Better?
Yeah,
now
I
I
think.
Hey!
So, this guy, he also does a lot of, like how to do a bridge series type videos, how to do editing.
What-
It's actually a pretty cool channel if you take a look.
What?
Apparently, you had it silent through most of it.
Wait, what? What? How short was it?
I don't know.
So
I don't think it's very long.
Oh, so it's but just the music playing for a minute or so.
Yeah, it's just the music.
Okay, fair enough.
Ow, 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 ow.
Are you okay up there, hidden behind this wall of stuff?
I kind of fell over.
Oh boy.
Did you
Don't
hit
worry.
a funny bun?
Yeah, but don't worry. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
So,
Eh,
was
here,
that all your media?
here, have a,
Well,
I have a band-aid.
if you want to take a glance at his channel, you can see he does a lot of Cell versus videos. They're pretty funny.
Oh, kind of loud.
But don't worry, don't worry. I didn't think I heard anything. I should be just fine.
Okay, because I will remove the thingy now.
Yeah.
Boop. Hello.
Boop.
Eh,
See, I'm just fine.
excellent. So,
The sock is unharmed.
what sock? What sock are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The ones on her feet.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
Your
I
socks
mean-
are
I
still
mean, I-
fine.
Even though I think that's what I probably tripped and fell over, but there's no lasting damage.
Sounds good.
That's good.
So, Keychi, I hope it's okay if I block you out for a moment there.
No! Okay.
Ooh. Because my medium of the week is the
Furry stuff.
kind of, yeah, but it's also the I would say fan fiction as well as comic by the name of Thunderance. I have no idea if this is a reference to anything. If so, I don't get it. But yeah, it is a Zootopia fanfiction. And yeah, as you guys might know, I am a little bit of a Zootopia fan. I even own this thingy here. But To give a little bit of a recommendation about the fiction, as you can probably tell by the art style, it goes for a very coolish angle, and especially, okay, I guess I have to open an actual page of it. Let me see. Can I?
You didn't think this through.
No, I didn't. Wait, is this a page? Oh boy, yes, this looks like a page. It's super long. Okay, yeah.
I've read this comic.
Yeah, but it's currently still ongoing, and you have this kind of, especially with Nick, you have this cool guy attitude with his sunglasses and everything. Wait.
At least this is what I always can never feel comfortable.
I'm Nick Wilde. I'm so cool.
How many glasses do you have?
He has too many.
Yeah.
But I can't look at Black and White Zootopia comics anymore without thinking about that pro-life one that was a meme.
This one was amazing.
Oh, I remember that one.
But
I
mean,
love that.
I mean, in this case, I have the good news that it is also a fan fiction that only comes with a comic, and I would also highly recommend to read the fiction first and then check out the comics. I mean, at this point, both the writer of the comic and the writer of the fiction actually work hand in hand. They produce and release new chapters together. So I'm not sure if this was from the beginning, but it's right now. So just recently, the second half of chapter 18 came out, and the comic was there right with the release of the written part. But yeah, I would really, because the comic does not capture a lot of the stuff that gets written about the inner workings, especially of Judy. In the comic, she is always very droopy ears and has a little bit dumbfounded expression, but when you read the comic and the actual fiction, you get a lot more of her inner workings, and a lot more stuff becomes a little bit deeper in the fiction. The comic is still I love the art style. It's fantastic with the roughness, with the sketchiness, and with the very 90s vibes coolness. I'm digging into it.
The style kind of looks like a Zootopia version of that. Can never remember the title, but it's that comic. It's that manga that you own. That's like the two mechanic girls, and the younger looking one is actually the older one.
Oh, Gunsmith Cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Gunsmith Cat still has mostly clear line art with a little, but shadows, I believe, are in the same style. But here, the entire line art is very unclear. Let me see. Can I? Like very unfinished touch to it, but it works very well with the thingy, with the story. Yeah. But oh yeah, droopy ears. No, poor Judy. No, but I would, if you're a fan of Zootopia and you have a little bit a thing for this kind of 90s cool vibe, I can very much recommend it, but I would also, and as I was starting earlier, read it chapter by chapter, and once you finish a chapter, go for the comic to get the visualization to each chapter while you're going, or maybe read it to the current point and then reread it as a comic. I don't know. Nevertheless, I have to also give a few warnings and red flags. It does some of the kind of typical fan fiction mistakes. I mean, first of all, Nick is a little bit of a Gary Stu. I don't know. He's super cool. He knows everybody. He's an awesome fighter, and blah. He doesn't fail at anything, at least so far as the story is. I mean, there's also something to keep in mind. It's clear that Nick has a backstory that has not been revealed at all yet. And it might be that, I mean, if you look at any hero's journey, at the end of the journey, the hero usually is superior and awesome. So if Nick's hero's journey already happened, it makes sense that he starts out a little bit on the superior end, while Judy is still just going through it. It's not clear yet. I'm not sure where it is going. Just as a little bit of a heads up, that he seems a bit OP at times. Besides that, it basically takes a spin on the Zootopia story, but retells it from a different point. So now it's a more grim, dark, more adult-themed story. So it starts out with not Mr. Otterton going missing, but with Mr. Otterton being charged for the murder of his wife. So it starts out with a murder. Brr.
Oh.
A little bit different. And Judy is a lawyer, not a policeman. Nick is, I don't know, some kind of super agent? I don't know. It never gets addressed what he is and where he got his skill sets from. But he has money. I mean, look at his suit. Like, this is a fun, fancy guy.
Probably a secret agent.
It isn't revealed yet. He also seems to be autark. He works by himself. So that's a thing. And there is a bad thing about notoriously referencing the original work. So at some point they meet Flash. Flash, 100 yards dash.
Yeah.
And at some point, while they meet them, Nick is like, yo, Flash, wanna hear a joke? And the thing is, yes, this is one of the, thanks to the fact that this was released as some kind of teaser for the movie, this is one of the most known and iconic scenes of the film, but it has a very clear purpose in the film. In the film, Judy and Nick work against each other at this point in time, and Nick intentionally wants to mess with Judy. And it works, and Judy is like, oh no! But here, Nick is... Oh, sorry, I kicked over my can.
You kicked the can.
I kicked the can. But yeah, here, Nick is explicitly helping Judy from the beginning, but still, when they meet Dash, he has to do the, hey Dash, do you want to hear a joke? Joke. And it feels so out of place, and they desperately try to come up with... I mean, they don't even try to justify it. It's just like we see this particular scene from Judy's point of view, and she's like, oh yeah, it's such an intrinsic view to see him, the slow motion of how he starts smiling. Yeah, so the story definitively is a fan fiction and does very fan fiction-y stuff at times. This as a red flag. If this kind of stuff really can destroy the immersion for you and messes with you, then yeah, maybe give it a skip. But in general, I would say the comic is beautiful to look at in its own art style. The story is fun to read. I mean, it's no, I don't know, what is actually good? Goethe, Shakespeare. But
it's not Pride and Prejudice, but...
Yeah. Wait, Pride and Prejudice? I believe there are people who are not very big fans of Pride and Prejudice either. Anyway.
It's no Zootopia, but...
Ooh, but yeah, that's also right. It's the usual fan fiction thing of changing the theme and the setup, but still kind of letting a similar story go playing. Blah. I don't know. But yeah, I will put the link to this one as well as the previously mentioned media in the description down below. Link to the fan fiction and the comic separately. Even so, on DeviantArts they're constantly linking to each other. So, Keychi, careful, you will become visible again. Ooh. Whoop.
I'm taking a peek at you, Keychi, and I have to say, you look different.
Huh.
I decided for a little bit of a change of pace, I wanted to be a Pokemon master all of a sudden.
Sounds fair.
Sounds fair. But now to get to questions.
Questions.
Yay!
Do we have some nice ones, Keyframe?
We have some nice ones. As heard last time, Enigma Prince was taking a break from questions, but luckily we saved some older ones from him. So, actually, one was from the Keychi cast. So this one's for Keychi.
Huh.
Keychi, so good to finally see you on the AWKWARDCast.
Finally.
So you gotta tell us, how is it like dealing with such awkwardly funny characters like A and Y and Key with their trashy hobbies and humor?
This is not really in this question, is it?
It is.
Let me put this away.
Well,
I
I was
was
dealing
totally-
with ANY and Keyframe.
I was totally not reading a not safe for work furry art book on stream.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's interesting, to say the least. Totally don't.
Stop drinking on stream.
This was why am I on camera?
I totally don't learn any bad habits. They don't make me do anything weird. They're just perfectly normal people, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you finally affirmed that. Because so many people think so badly of us.
Yeah, what are you totally not referring to what we would never introduce you to?
Yeah, you guys wouldn't influence me in a bad way, make me come onto a stream where no one gets to see me.
You have done worse in the past.
Exactly. Yeah. So, good thing we know. And let's see. Next question. This one is from our good friend Jasper Pie.
Oh, Jasper, has he ever asked something before?
No, but he asked us some questions.
Oh, lovely.
He asked, the Muffin Man owes me a lot of dough and hasn't paid up. How does one persuade him into seeing things our way?
Do you have a gun?
I do.
He does have a gun.
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm not looking at the camera.
Yeah,
that is the most terrifying image I've ever seen. Trust me, he can't see anything.
I don't have a gun, but I have a sword. Does that work?
Wait, hold on, I need to find a weapon. I've got a comb.
There's not a weapon.
I can make it one. Oh shit! I think I dented the door. Oh fuck! I actually dented the door a little bit.
How did you dent the door with a friggin' comb?
You hit it at the right angle.
Are you kidding me? You have to leave this place soon. You have to pass it over to the.
It's less of a dent and more of I scuffed up the paint, but I'm still proud of myself.
I have a knife. Does that work? Stab.
Oh boy.
Put that down.
Okay, I dare to say we can pursue the Muffin Man at this point.
You're welcome, Joey. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Nelson Demifer asked, what is the weirdest thing you've eaten and would eat again? Well, you know what? I don't eat a lot as of recent. I don't know. It just feels like the food can never go down my throat. I think I need to go see a doctor, but
And why don't make a perverted joke?
Oh, I missed I was actually.
No.
I was thinking hard. I was thinking hard. Also, please make no about that. What to say about the weird things I tasted? So,
but look, man, I am a proud swallower, but I can't. Did someone break something?
No.
This cast is going down.
Let's see. I guess the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. I'm sure that there's been something, but I can't really think of one.
I've never really eaten anything weird. Like curry's not weird, so I don't know. I'm not adventurous in my food.
Okay, wait. It's weird to other people, but I eat straight ghost pepper sauce, and I like to do that just to drink it out of the bottle.
Huh.
That is weird.
But I will eat it again, so that's mine.
Oh, I eat a weird combination of foods. Like I'll eat sweet stuff with orange juice. Like I'll eat a donut with orange juice, if that counts. Some people say that's weird.
Blah. Then again, it's
one time. Oh, I like to put Oreos on pepperoni pizza.
Does drinking sound? I mean, I believe I talked about it before, but I like strawberry syrup in my coffee.
See, you're the most disgusting one here.
You heathen. Have you been saving that laugh for this?
Well, we lost Keyframe.
We lost Keyframe.
Outdrink.
I heard this.
Ooh. Always take a sip when she snores.
I snore. I no longer have a nose.
I don't know. I still take my sip.
Oh, but okay. I guess that's our answers to that. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nelson.
Thank you very much.
Question from Solar Flare.
Oh
no.
haven't heard from him in this show ever, have I?
No, I don't think so. Solar Flare asks, do you enjoy the art of butt touchery?
Oh, you know it.
That is a great art.
Thank
see,
the art of butt touchery.
When there is
Yeah,
when
go
there's
on,
a butt,
go on.
I go like it's how I touch my butt.
That's a spank.
So you touch it with the roof of your mouth?
Yes. But yeah, you were saying, Key, how do you feel about the art of butt touchery?
I have
Do you touch the butt?
No, you know it. I have a master's degree in butt touchery, with a minor in slap.
Oh.
I focused more in male butt studies, but I know how to appreciate the art of the female butt. I would rate most of the butts that I've experienced as a good solid 8. My own butt, I don't know what to rate because I'm way too humble.
Well, thank goodness we have an expert when it comes to Keyframe's butt in the call. Keychi, what do you think about it?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, Keychi, don't leave us hanging. What do you think about my butt?
Your butt is as good as my butt.
Oh my, I guess as a completely neutral third party, I probably have to test this at some point.
Gross.
Totally, what's the word?
That's awkward.
We are not there yet, Also, kids at home, please remember, the big art of butt touchery is only fine with people who give their consent or close friends who know that you are not trustworthy.
Or friends that you know are just joshing around. I hope.
So,
Key, we haven't rated A&Y's butt.
Oh, what?
You know that I would rate it a nice rating.
How do you think of my butt, ladies?
Oh no, I think it's like a 3.
What?
Here's the thing: I could give my rating, then ANY would be like, "You're biased."
Yes.
So I would rate it a solid 9.
Oh my!
You can't go wrong with a well-trained butt.
Yeah, I mean, then again, I have been a little bit sloppy with my training recently. Also, look how hairy it looks.
I don't need to. Oh, you know what? Don't shame.
And now you have the image of A&Y's hairy butt in your head.
Look at my hairy butt. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I really should shave. Also, let me adjust my pants. Yeah, better.
But, I'll be right back. You made me fall back to the ground again.
Fair enough. Do we have another question, nevertheless?
Oh yeah, we do. Enigma Prince asks, what's the absolute weirdest video or activity you've seen in either YouTube or in the real world by yourselves and only yourselves? Let me tell you about a guy I saw at Walmart yesterday.
To start with that.
It's not the weirdest thing, but oh my goodness, this was the best time of me zoning in and out of a conversation. So I was at the checkout line at Walmart while Blissy was buying cookie ingredients. And I'm just like zoning out. I'm tired. We've been out all day going to Michael's, to Hobby Lobby, back to Michael's to get frames. And I'm just standing there. And then I just hear something, a voice just cut into my ear of, yeah, and that's why the Nazis did 9/11. And I just was like, okay, I'm not turning my head, but I'm definitely listening in. And this guy was just talking to this poor cashier lady about conspiracy theories. And then I finally got a look at him. It was like this tall, bald dude wearing like pure white sneakers with white socks and shorts that were way too short for him. And he was like doing stretches on where they keep bags. He was just so weird. And he was like, yeah, the Nazis, when they were doing the human experiments, created the terrorists to get revenge on America.
Makes
Does
sense.
he not know what a... No, apparently he doesn't know anything.
I know, but it was the most interesting thing to watch and listen to because his conviction and his dumbass belief system.
I mean, come on. There has been this documentary not too long ago in the cinemas about the Nazis on the dark side of the moon. So it's out there. The knowledge is out there, Scully.
Yeah, but then there was.
The
I think
truth,
the best
not the
part.
knowledge.
The best part about it is that he looks over to the guy that's behind him in the checkout line. This guy's trying to ignore this other guy's existence. He's like, "Hey, buddy, do you have any shopping bags?" And the guy's like, "No, sir, I don't." Okay, and he's like, "Okay," and he looks to the cashier lady. "Don't give this guy shopping bags. He needs to train his arms." So, and then he just walks out of the store, pays and walks out, and I'm standing there like. To look at Blippi and Will being like, did you hear any of that just happened? And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's only me that experienced this man. Let me just say, it definitely drove me to this.
Oh boy.
But yeah.
How are you talking with your mouth full?
I practice ventriloquism. You can see that I'm quite good. There's been multiple times this stream where I was talking without moving my lips.
Huh.
I just
only
really
noticed
tried
now.
to show that off.
I do the same thing. I must have learned it from you, mother.
Oh, like mother, like
It's a
daughter.
disappointment.
Yes. So, what has been the weirdest things you guys ever seen?
That's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube. I saw this guy once, I have no idea what it's called. He does those videos that kind of repeat themselves, but then again escalate more and more over time with same elements of building upon each other. And it's really weird shit, but I don't know how it's called.
Is it How To Basic?
No. It's animation. It's animation, and he has one video where rabbits
Wait,
multiply.
hold on. I'm gonna disappear and get that for you. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Okay, but that's pretty weird shit. It has one thing where teddy bears are walking a street, and another one where faces come out of everything, and it's repeating itself over and over, and this kind of stuff.
This is one of the times that I'm glad the React series that the Fine Brothers make exists because I remember it because I found it through a kid's React.
Huh.
Which, by the way, that's a terrible thing to show children because I remember that.
Then again, I have watched Dumbo's Drunken Dream as a child, and well, okay, bad argument. It made me who I am today.
Having photorealistic animals have other animals come out of their mouths is, I think, a little bit worse.
A little.
I'll find it, and then we
Keychi,
can put it into
what's
the
your
description.
answer? Weird things. It's a good question. I watch a lot of weird things.
I guess so.
I guess one weird thing I saw, I don't remember where I saw it from, but this guy, I think it might have been like a Halloween thing, but he was
What
like,
the hell?
what do you call it? What?
My computer just went dark because I didn't move anything for a while. But it's streaming! He never did this while streaming. Boy.
Okay, so I think he was like a, what do you call, contortionist. So
contortionists are so fucking weird.
Yeah, but the thing is, he dressed himself, I think it was like for Halloween, he dressed himself like a spider or some sort of a creepy monster or something. And he went out on the street and started doing contortionist thing in this spider costume and freaking people out.
Sounds fun.
So that was pretty funny.
I guess.
Weird, but funny, because just seeing them bend and twist like that, it makes you cringe whenever you watch.
Yeah, I guess so. But do we have any more good questions, or?
There's one more good question. Hold on, I
Okay.
just wanted to link. This is the person you're talking about.
Probably. Let me check.
Kyriak.
Oh yeah, I remember the avatar. Okay, I will not show it now. I will just put it in the description.
I know.
down
I
below.
put it in the description for later. This last one is from our good old veteran of the AWKWARDCast chat, Denim Ninja, who says,
Denim.
I know her.
"Ask Awkward, what's your favorite prank you've ever played or witnessed someone else pull off?"
Oh, I got
don't
one.
know. What is yours?
What's yours, Keychi?
Okay, so at my old office, we had this rule that whenever you leave your computer, you're not supposed to like leave it up without locking it so other people can't get into it, like security reasons. So my manager had like flipped my screens once when I was still new, and I couldn't figure out how to flip them back for a while because I didn't know there was like a keyboard shortcut for it. So not too long before I left, he left his computer. So I flipped all of his screens, every single one, and he has like 5.
Nice.
And as soon as he came back, he was like, "Who did it?" I was just quiet. Everyone knew it was me, but no one said anything. It was great. And then later on, like maybe a day or two later, he was talking about something, and I was just like, "So how are your screens doing?" And he was like, "It was you!"
Huh.
What about yours, Max? Have you witnessed any pranks or done any, maybe in your workplace?
I probably have, but not too drastic ones. A good one.
I mean, you had siblings. Your siblings must have pulled pranks on you. You are the baby of the family.
Yeah, kind of. But
He is a baby.
yeah, maybe. I mean, I had a similar prank being done to me than the one Keychi. So a coworker did the same thing to me, but by rearranging my screens, and I could not figure out where he put them to each other.
Oh, that's a good one.
And how OCD you are? That's terrible.
Oh, and he did, but I literally couldn't use them anymore. But no, this one I actually figured out and corrected, but he also changed the default program that opens links from emails.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And this actually affected me a few days later, and I was like, fuck, this keeps happening. I need to open this link from an email. Fuck. And he noticed this. By the way, it was Yuri. And Yuri was like,
of course it was.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, dude, I changed this a few days ago. Here, let me change it back. And I'm like,
yeah, changing links to open like Google. Changing links to open from like Google Chrome or something instead of, I don't know, PDFs. It's
and
great.
Something else opened instead. Yeah, this was annoying.
Well, you know, I have participated in many pranks in my day, and I've also been pranked many of times because, well, I'm me. I'm one of the easiest targets in our circle of friends. But you know what? I think my best prank now is getting ANY banned on Twitch. The only way a female knows how.
Oh no, she's naked. No. Oh god, naked Key. This is so, I don't even know.
Awkward.
April Fools, everybody. Have a good one.
April Fools.
Ah.
Hey.
Hey. Finger guns.